Alright, so mixed success on potions. That's concoctions. Contraptions. Do you have it? There it is.
Page is 130.
Mhm.
While you're looking that up, does the stress go away after the cycle?
Oh, yeah. Once you get back to the lurk phase, all your stress, all your shock, all your bloody conditions go away at the start of lurking.
Beautiful.
I guess, except for mine, where I just got shocked to all of my stuff again.
Well, you did that during lurking, right?
Yeah, I mean, just now when I rolled my invoke.
Yeah, so...
So we just mark all that out again.
Mm-hmm. All right.
And then for my second activity, I would like to use Trick to add add another lock to our dungeon.
All right. So a tier 1, tier 2, or tier 3 lock?
Tier 2.
And where do you want to put it? Like here?
Nope. Right there, on the opposite side of the pit trap.
Alright, just remember all that a lock does is make them look elsewhere, and then come back to it if they can't get through it.
Oh, if that's the case, then I'll put it at the beginning of the maze.
Alright.
So the maze is locked off. That's perfect.
Alright, so 2 things. One, I've chosen my upgrade that I've put on my minions was Fluent, so that my minions can also speak Light Tongue.
Whoa, there we go.
Well, they're also human, so it's helpful. And now that I also have outside human followers, my dark followers can talk to my light followers.
Hey.
As for Wicked XP triggers, it continuously uses the word session, so I'm assuming that a session is not a cycle, which means it's once per game session.
In theory, well, that's weird, because they do use cycle a handful of times.
Well, I mean, in the Wicked XP stuff, it says game session. Also, third note, we need to build a scriptorium.
If you want to throw me a gold, I'll do it.
Too late. But a scriptorium is your deeds are recorded in unholy scripture, immediately giving you wicked XP equal to your dungeon's tier. You also gain a new wicked XP trigger, where your actions worthy of your god's notice. It's another way for us to make XP.
Don't we start with some tier 3 rooms, or do we have to build all of these?
We started with one in progress, and we're now building it. The one that you wanted.
Okay, so what's the one we're currently building?
Testing room.
Testing room. Wait, that's not on the list.
It's a different because we get a flex room, and we chose that flex room to be the one that you wanted.
Roger that. Yay!
But a scriptorium is a tier 3 temple room, which we can have, and will give us another wicked XP trigger, which is another way for us to earn experience.
Yep.
A scriptorium might need desks, writing equipment, or leather for binding. I finally broke that elven druid, getting some nice hints as to the location of the mother tree. I'm sure Melawa was pleased.
The writing material is just a whole bunch of blood, and it's all done with someone with a really pointy fingernail.
Okay. Also, just to go ahead and state it, I think I've chosen to have my minions be strapped. They can now carry an item and pull it from the stash.
Do you have gold for that?
Yes, I do. So I've now spent both my gold.
Excellent.
It says, you go around the table and recount how the session went. And again, definition of words, session to me means session.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
This makes for a great session review at the end of each session. I love when I use the same word multiple times in a sentence.
Hey, did anyone have any other downtime to figure out, or am I just adding up the clocks at this point?
When do we do dungeon scenes, by the way?
You mean when adventures come in?
Well, okay. I mean, the definite or the example thrown in under earning XP for Wicked XP is jumping into someone else's dungeon scene. If adventurers come in, then aren't we always in each other's dungeon scene? Because it also says, how did you fill the time between raids and invasions? Adventures would be invasions, wouldn't they? So if a dungeon scene is between invasions...
dungeon scenes would be like the role-playing scenes we'd be doing right now. So if you're going to talk to people, figure things out, when you guys were doing your planning, that would be like a dungeon scene as well.
So when we were hilariously cutting Justin in half, that was us earning XP as monsters.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think we should probably go ahead and start discussing who we're going to take our stuff from next.
Well, before we do that, I would like to go old friend.
Oh, you have another action?
Not friend. This is just part of me making this lock.
Oh, right. You're still doing that.
And the lock is a doggy door. That is difficult to get through if you're bigger than a goblin or a kobold.
Oh, sorry, not to interrupt. Isn't there was a door here, wasn't there?
No, that's just the entrance.
I thought that was the initial door to our... Before we had this all mapped out in this new way, I thought we had like a door there, and then the trap was in front of the door.
I don't think there's even a door option, unfortunately.
We have our entrance. We initially had a door here.
Oh, so I remember how...
side of the maze.
I just remember how Rafferty was describing like the Tomb of Horrors entrance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's outside.
Yeah, that's just outside.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
People haven't gotten to the adventure yet.
Well, no, I just thought that the trap was in front of a door, that's all. If it's not, then never mind. I just trying to figure it out.
So it's basically like this'll work even against the tall folks that we don't care about.
You're gonna need to put a blowtorch in front of that with some sort of string, so that when an adventurer sticks their head in, they'll get bald. I guess I don't know what the goal is there.
Bald.
Well, I mean that's all that happens to Joe Pesci. I don't really remember what the goal is.
So recruiting minions is a downtime activity, right?
Correct. Yeah, I think you have to spend gold for that.
Well, you have to spend gold. Well, but
you spend gold to buy them.
You have to spend a downtime and
gold,
right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I can wait.
Did you get any gold from the loot?
Yeah, but I got gold and a dark heart.
Right.
If I spend the gold to take an extra downtime action, I can't spend the gold to recruit minion.
Right. Okay.
Right. Exactly.
I didn't.
So you gotta wait.
Sorry, I had to be right back, so I didn't know what you guys did with your all individual.
Yeah, no, I built my magic bag. I wanted to build a magic bag.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Can I give my potions to other people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In that case,
and they take up item slots, right?
That's why you make them with horrible horrible side effects built into them, because you ate us.
So in that case, okay, I got some options for everybody, so we can have some fun. I got these brown ones, and these red ones.
Oh, I like red. It's cherry flavored.
Okay, take a red. I'm not going to tell you what they are. I'm only going to tell you the color.
Oh, even more reason for me just to say pass.
Red potion from... What was your character name again?
Delunder.
There we go. Boop. Bam.
So, are you keeping track then, Delunder, what these colors are? So when
I am, but I'm also going to send you a message as well.
Wait, you're giving away potions?
Yeah.
I'll take one, sure. What color is it?
Red or brown?
Oh, red, please.
Please take the shit potion. I shit in a jar. Here you go.
Well,
one of these is a prank. The other one is real.
This is how I'm taking my wicked monster XP.
Whiskey and cider are brown too.
Because you both took those, I I want to give your minions who look real big and strong a potion that is brown.
No one's made too much progress. But then again, the best they could do is 2 anyway.
I don't want to alarm anyone, but before he gives you that brown potion, I did see him coming from the latrine.
All right,
Oh.
I got 1 brown potion left. Who wants it?
I'll take it.
Okay.
Oh, the Spire of Death actually is expanding its necromantic energies very quickly.
Yeah, good thing I'm a friend with that little kid.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, I'm glad if the expand necromantic energies is going ahead and not the end of the lich one, which is a concern to me.
Oh yeah, at that point it transitions into March Across the Free World or something.
I'll be honest with you. The Spire of the Death is the one that I'm rooting for, and the ending the lich part is like, well, that's no good.
Well, the problem with that is that by the time that's achieved, they will have so many undead because he's just raising them.
Well, it's also the highest tier dark, so yeah.
Yeah. The Spire of Death is a bomb waiting to go off.
Yeah.
That gets bigger every year.
But it's literally, there's a countdown timer towards, hey, your friend is about to die. So it's like, not so much apparent to this.
Alright. So everybody, it's that time again where I'm out of money and I don't like that.
Okay, I'm assuming the squirrels are pretty poor, so shaking them down hasn't gotten you anything.
Nah, well, I mean, a little bit. Not enough. I want
Did
more.
you bring us any nuts?
He slowly takes out like an acorn and puts it on the table. We're gonna have to
This is
split
it?
it.
You shook down the squirrels and you got 1 nut.
I don't. Why do they just carry these everywhere? I don't understand. Where's the gold? Where's the chickens?
Are the squirrel people actually squirrel people?
Yes.
I assume so.
So they're literally anthropomorphic
They're literally
squirrels.
nuts.
They're literally anthropomorphic squirrels.
Okay.
Why is that weird?
I didn't say it was weird. I'm just trying to see if it's true.
Mr. Building.
Look, there's literally a world of everything out there, right? So if I just put 2 words together, I could add people to it and it's a thing. I just wanted to make sure that the squirrel people aren't like the worshippers of the squirrel and not like,
The
You
worshippers
know.
of you.
I can assure you that they're ugly, they're taller than me, and they're covered in this weird furry stuff that's soft, but not like unlike scales, which are hard and actually useful.
are they like regular squirrel size or are they like person squirrel size?
No, they're regular squirrel size. It turns out the ones that live in the trees are just tiny.
And they're still bigger than me.
Well, I would think that an army of like actual squirrel-sized squirrels that were intelligent and flying and
You know, I'm flashing back to D&D where squirrels did 1 to 3 points of damage and surprised you on anything but a roll of 1 in 12. Which means
That's
you
how
could
they
be
get you.
killed by a bunch of squirrels if they got surprised.
well, I'm just saying that in mass they could
True.
be a threat, especially if they're intelligent.
So
Mhm.
do we want to like?
Everything's a threat.
Do we want to go and provoke the Seekers of Truth to get a bit more aggressive in dealing with the squirrels?
Which ones are
What?
the Seekers of Truth? Aren't those the guys who own nothing?
They're also evil.
Yeah, they are evil. They have like
All right.
the little red pagoda at the bottom of the map.
Yeah, they don't.
So-
it's not that they don't own nothing. It's that their leader is a changeling and they steal knowledge to keep for
Okay,
themselves.
Is it?
So I'm having
it-
a brain thing with pictures. Follow me on this one.
Okay.
We go
Okay.
there. They hate squirrels and they want magic from there. You guys want weird magic stuff for the tinker room or whatever you call it, the lab. So we go and do that for them. They get some of it. We get more of it, and we're happy.
Wait, we give the squirrels what?
The Seekers of Truth.
We
We
give the
take
Seekers of
magic
Truth
from
what?
the squirrels.
We work with the Seekers of Truth to get magic stuff.
But they want magic stuff.
Exactly.
So we
We
get
want
some and
magic
they
stuff.
get some. Well, we get more and they get some
From where?
from them.
Squirrels.
Okay, I'm confused here. Why would you want to rob the squirrels who worship a bunch of trees when we could go rob the Seekers of Truth who have, like, books?
I don't know. This is your weird nerd stuff. You tell me.
What if I'm just gonna go off on a tangent here because I really don't understand what the hell Kix is talking about. What if we just went and killed a giant and sold its heart to the children of Heldar?
I like how you just talk like, let's just go kill a giant. Okay, who's got giant killing skill?
Well, look, there's baby giants.
I do know a guy who could get us in.
Yeah, but I have a feeling they want an adult giant heart, not a baby giant.
They didn't say that. It just says kill a giant, share its heart. Also, I have a portal already set up to the mountain.
What if we get like what if we build up to a heart? What if we get like a kidney?
Literally, my first downtime action was the.
Then we go to a liver, then a heart. Like let's build up to a heart.
Well, if we're already killing it, just get the heart.
Yeah, the deal is for the heart. We can go ahead and keep there. I could use some giant eyes, so that would work.
Yeah, I do want to see the anime version of you.
There's wow. Look at me! I implanted these in my skull.
So yeah, we just go in there, we infiltrate, we find the giant nursery, and we just go kill a giant baby.
Let me go straight to giant baby.
Look, I aim for where I can get, right? I know I can kill babies. They're mostly defenseless.
So,
all right. Well, you got a giant. Our kobold here has a giant hammer that smashes things, right?
I have a javelin. I don't know where my shield is.
All right. Do giants live in the mountains?
Yeah, they live in Strongholm, which is that giant mountain in the northwest.
Wait, Strongholm?
Strongholm.
They're also real big and scary.
I want to go up against the tier 3 giants.
I have a portal that already goes there. That'll save us some time. And then, again, we don't have to go up against the strongest of the strongest giants. They've got to have babies.
So, quick question. Are you guys having this conversation in the sanctum below the dungeon?
I thought we had it on like our
yeah.
second floor where we personally
Yeah,
say.
Yeah, that's the sanctum.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a gold couch now.
Yeah, so which you have the highest
couch?
scan?
I spent money on it.
Which of us has the highest what?
Oh.
Scan.
1.
0.
I have a scan of 1. I'm also in shock.
0. But my
The
workers
dungeon
do
was
have
invaded
scan.
while we weren't looking. So much for those minions that are supposed to warn us about this crap.
So the one with one scan that isn't shocked, you can see two of the imps kind of shoving each other and trying to force each other down the stairs into the sanctum. Now they're not supposed to come down here, so...
So, yeah, I'm going to go down and start shaking them up. It's like, what the hell are you doing here?
Meh. Stuff. We find stuff.
What'd you find? Give it to me. It's mine.
In dungeon.
Well, where? Show me. And I'll just, like, drop them on the floor and let them guide me.
Let's walk. Out of curiosity, what did these imps come back as?
What do you mean?
They're supposed to be, like, animal-looking imps, so I guess we got, like, a cat.
Well,
in them or
I
something.
assume this is a temple to a necromantic god. They look like baby skeletons.
Well,
Yeah.
no, they come back as a representation of something from their childhood.
Oh,
I am totally cool with
Well-
baby skeletons at this point.
I had a baby skeleton.
Yeah, when
Fair
you were
enough.
a baby.
Right. That's my childhood.
Okay, so the baby skeletons guide me then.
Well, whatever these obnoxious babies. What do they find?
They're Ally McBeal baby skeletons.
Don't stick that in your mouth. Yeah, the Ally
I
McBeal.
can't help but tell that they've built a new room.
They built
All right.
another room while we weren't looking.
This has started to be dug out, and they point, and it seems to be more cavernous than carved once you
Neat.
get in
Is
there.
it a lair?
And sitting on it, sitting in the center of this room, is a single pedestal, which is very fine gold artwork around it, and there is a orb pulsing with green energy.
Yeah,
Oh,
And
the-
they're
why
like-
do we worship this god?
it's not a god. Well, it could be the Lochnar. Who knows?
I don't
It would be
know.
God-
It seems cooler
good
than Gar.
reference.
Although, I
Hey.
don't know. You touch it and one of you might dissolve. That's what the Lochnar does.
Hey,
And-
Imp, go touch that thing.
Hey, Delunder, yeah, touch it.
I'll give you some candy if you lick it.
And one of them gives a cheer and goes up and gnaws on it with his teeth and gets blasted back to smithereens, and you see the little bone fragments against the wall. And the other one looks at it, goes, "Meh,
All right,
Neat.
your turn. You touch it.
That's not how this works.
Oh no,
Can
it's
I-
a minion. It'll do what we say. Touch it.
Can I tell what this is?
meh."
Well, it's apparently something that makes you explode if you touch it.
Yeah.
And the minion hangs his head and it's making its way towards the orb.
And then
Hold on. What hand did the minion that first went touch it with
it
first?
used its mouth. It bit
Its
it.
teeth.
Yeah.
You guys told him to lick it.
Oh, in that case, I'll just go, okay, hold on. Before you touch it, clearly the head is not how to properly touch this sacred object. Use your feet.
Well, no, use your hand first. Let's go through the real process of this. I might be in shock, but I'm also not a fucking idiot. Let's.
So if anyone wants to give me a scan to try and understand this, they're welcome to.
Sure, I will.
Minions to me. Can I actually have my minions assist me on this?
I have a 3.
You can absolutely send your minions. All right,
so me and my minions work.
Don't forget to mark your
my
practice.
minions figure it out better than I do.
Don't forget to mark your practice, SP.
I'm not forgetting.
Thing.
Unfortunately,
So-
I have one scan and I'm shocked, which means there's no benefit for me doing anything.
All
All right, so you two are going to try and figure out what this thing does, and you rolled a 2 and a 3.
For me, my roll
No.
is the lower of the two.
So
Yep.
2, 3, and then a 4.
6.
Okay, we're going to do this one at a time, guys.
Yep.
So Peony rolled first, and she has. Does she have 2 scan or 0?
I have 0.
All right. So you go up and you look at it, and you're staring at it, and your eyes are getting sore, and then your head starts hurting. Take brain shock. You haven't figured out what this is, though.
Well, whatever it is, it needs to be destroyed. I'm going to go get the big hammer. I'll be right back.
Okay, Kicks. Do you have 2 scan or 1?
I have 1 and my minions rolled 1. So my minions succeeded, whereas I rolled a 2.
All right.
Wait, how did that get in reverse? It was the other way around a moment ago. How are you
I
doing
know,
that? It's magic. It's magic.
I mean, I only see one roll.
All right, but yeah, so the minions have a 6.
So same brain shock for Kicks, and the minions pick it up, and they're like, "Ooh!" And like the one holds it for a second, starts to glow. He throws it to the other one, it starts to glow. They start throwing them back and forth, and as they do, you can see this energy connecting. This small green portal start to open as they're throwing it back and forth.
Ooh, portal.
And then
No,
one of
it's
them
portals.
puts it down the pedestal, and the portal just goes whoop.
Good job.
Thunder, what is your scan?
My scan is 0, so it would be the first one, and then my minions is a scan of 2.
All right, so I don't know if you wanted to roll after the other minions figured that part out. That's kind of why I slowed things back.
If it would glean extra information, sure, but if not, then no.
All right. So yeah, it looks like these two have figured out that if you throw this back and forth, it'll open a portal, but once it stops, it closes.
Oh, I wonder where that portal goes.
That's how we never saw Delunder again.
Don't you guys have brains? Can't you, get a book for this or something?
Or we could kidnap someone
Or
and then put their head through it.
Or we could go kill a giant baby and just leave this alone for right now.
I'm still scared of giants. I know one. He's big.
Yeah. God. I don't know. I don't know if I'm just used to talking to people with brains or... I know that we're all monsters around here, but I feel like some of us were created less equal than others.
Think you're speaking with the higher up monsters who can actually put off their dark impulses for a few moments.
Yeah,
See, it's been 10 seconds since I stabbed a lunky.
I understand that, but at least the other demon here speaks rationally most of the time. You gotta remember that my next step up is talking to a god, so I'm kind of used to this stuff. Yeah.
He uses the big words. I don't get it. Either way, I'll support you if you want to go get yourself killed by giants.
Right. Maybe we get you wrapped up in a cloth and they'll carry you into the nursery.
You are really good at this baby thing.
Yeah, I mean, surprisingly, you pull off being a baby pretty well.
Well,
I've seen fairies that do a worse job than
I've ate quite a few babies in my time, so I've heard the sounds.
method acting. Just reach for that inner baby.
Exactly.
But yeah, once again, I have a portal already goes to Strongholm. All we have to do is sneak in, get to the nursery, kill a defenseless child, carve out its heart, and then sell that heart for gold to the people that want a giant heart.
Are we sure that giants even breed? Maybe they're just like born from mountains or something.
No, I'm pretty sure they breed. They're physical, flesh and blood giants. I know
Really?
this specifically because I didn't describe them as golems.
So
This is all in character conversation, right?
Yeah, except for that one part where I said I know this specific. The moment where I said I know this specifically, that was an out of character meta comment. Everything else has been in character.
They're made of flesh because you said they were not made of flesh.
Look, I'm
Okay.
not going to jump into the double negative game because I will fail. So I am just going to.
All right, well, let's go kill a giant. I mean,
if
I
we
guess they have
are,
hearts. Somebody wants one.
if we're going to kill a giant, I'll tell you how the potions are applied. The
Okay.
red one, you drink it. The brown one, you pour it on your hands and then rub it on someone's face.
By the way, I can't wait for Delunder to be that medical machine from Idiocracy where you put one up your butt and one in your mouth, and sometimes you get it wrong.
So, what do they do?
I'm not telling you.
Suspected as much. All right.
This one's a
I want to see if I got
suppository.
it right.
This one's a suppository, and this one's oral. No, wait, that one's oral, and that one's a suppository.
All right. Well, he's also the one with blood magic. So if the giants have blood, he might be able to do something to it.
Sure, I'm the one who will be able to let you curse him out after you die.
But yeah,
Right.
it sounds like we're off to deal with some giants and kill a baby one and steal the heart.
I guess this kind of sounds like a strike then.
Well, it might be,
It's
No, I thought this was going to be stealth because I don't feel like getting stepped on by a giant.
yeah, infiltration, because we have to sneak into
Yeah.
the nursery.
So that would be stealth. Slip in, find what you're after, and slip out quietly, being noticed as little as possible.
Right.
And then we sell the heart to someone else.
Yeah, there is a specific dark faction
Mhm.
that wants...
You already have a buyer for the heart.
Exactly. Okay.
Sounds good.
We are goblins 4.
Yes.
No,
Goblin
I
Hope.
think we're Goblins 1.
And
Yeah,
this
he's a
many
kobold,
kobolds.
actually.
Who's a kobold?
Me. Hi.
Right, that's what I said, we're Goblins 1.
Yeah.
Delunder is a goblin, right?
We're all honorary goblins.
No.
Well, I'm clearly the leader in this mission because I'm sneaky, right? I'm
Yeah.
the boss.
You are pretty sneaky.
I am contractually obligated to say, no, you're not. If I don't, my dad will be angry at me, so I have to say, no, you're not in charge.
All right. So, Gart,
to
you can be
clarify-
the leader. He can be the planner.
Sorry, I had my back turned to you. Were you doing something with your
Oh,
fingers?
no.
Because I didn't see.
I'm just the sneaker.
He's the executive officer. You're the commanding.
So just so I
believe-
understand, your goal is to get.
Traditionally, though, you are in the co-pilot seat. I'd say that. Theta.
I do like you're indicating to your right on the camera, which is where Justin is on the overlay.
I don't. You got. I have it in single view, so I know where any.
I know, it's just the whole weatherman problem, right? Where you're trying to figure out the green screen is at.
Well, but yes, traditionally you are the co-pilot. So all right. So I guess the plan would be to kill the giant in a way that keeps its heart intact. Which means we can't poison it. I suppose we will have to trip it. Would be our best bet.
Well, hopefully a baby isn't walking yet. Hopefully we get it real young. Like if we
I
go
may
to
be-
wherever they're giving birth at, if we can get it right there from the moment they're not paying attention.
If
Well,
we
I
can,
guess we're about to find out how big a giant community is. I mean, maybe they only birth a child once every 1,000 years.
Well, then we
if
get
you
the
make
youngest.
a giant bleed,
We can kill
if
it.
I don't do anything else, I can get. I might be able to make it grab it and then bring it to us.
All right.
Let's go.
Well, Oni had questions before we started again, so
Oh, okay.
So the goal is to get a giant's heart and sell it to the Seekers of Truth, right?
no,
Yeah.
no,
Not secret
no?
of truth.
no. Can you go back to
Children
the
of
factions?
Haldar.
Can you go back to the factions page again?
Yep.
Yeah, because that had the information. The children of Heldar. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
because
That makes a
specifically
little
they
more sense.
want kill a giant to share its heart. They want a giant's heart.
Yeah. All right. The target is Strongholm.
Well, the target is a baby. It's strong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go. And you said you have a teleporter that takes us there already?
I have formed a teleportation thing to Strongholm from our dungeon. That's currently where I am performing the ritual to create a nightmare creation, a tier 3 divine ritual that will be completely outside of my ability to control, so that I can set it loose upon Strongholm.
You're doing a stealth mission, right? Stealth plan.
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
Yep.
All right.
Sounds like it.
It sounds from like where you're slipping. You're using this portal to get right to their entrance.
Yep.
All right.
So,
Because I set
in
up
this-
the portal in a position that when my nightmare creation is unleashed upon them, it'll be on them immediately.
Yeah.
assuming it fits.
What were you
the
gonna say?
But it will, because it's like right on the portal. Don't worry about it, it's magic. A wizard did it.
I am a wizard.
So am I. No, wait, no, I'm not. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm a priest. It's weird.
You had a
So-
question, Ron?
So I understand that if we do a group action, we would all roll together. We take the highest roll, and only people who are losers take the stress, rather than the person who's in the lead taking the stress.
That is my understanding at the moment.
All right, who is the sneakiest bastard?
I still have a couple questions. What time of day are you attacking?
Night raid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I assume it's a night raid. I assume giants are less
Yep.
active at night.
Well,
And-
what might also affect that? I do have a tier 2 blood reading ability, which can be either a team action or over time, which is
Listen.
Puppet Master.
Which allows you to manipulate larger.
I can just hit, so I can basically move somebody else. The text is the goblin loses control of her body and swings at her friend.
Right, but the problem is that a giant, being a larger tier creature, might be more resistant to it.
It's true.
All right, well, let's go. I just still as to who is the sneakiest bastard.
I am not.
So my last
would
question is-
not. I have
My
Skulk
game
1.
kind of is.
Is anyone bringing any of their minion groups with them?
Yes.
Conversely, my minion group has Skulk 1 as well, so they are at least able to.
Okay, I don't have any minions, so I guess I'm not bringing one.
Also, the
I have Skulk 1, yeah, so I'll bring him.
Strongholm, will they speak dark language or no?
We're kidnapping a baby. Oh,
I'm asking in case the situation arises. Just,
no.
Yeah, you do know the giants are capable of communicating with you.
okay, I was just wondering because since my minions can speak light language, I just didn't know if that would be an asset or not.
There.
Otherwise,
I'm
the only
actually going to
asset-
leave. I'm leaving the minions back.
That's fair. If they're not there, they can't be hurt.
Yeah.
Well, they could be.
Well, not by the giants at
Just
least.
wait until my bomb goes off.
Alright, so everyone decide what up to 4 items you're taking into your gear and put the rest in your supply.
Okay.
That's something I forgot to bring up last time.
I am taking my torches, and my minions are holding onto caltrops.
Well, remember, we're being stealthy.
Yep.
Light sources. Just throwing out that out there.
Well, might need them at some point. It is dark.
I'm a wizard.
I guess I'll take my vestments, my unholy symbol. I think I'll just take everything but the anointing oil. Just
Fair.
leave myself one empty spot.
You have
I-
anointing oil?
Yeah. I am a
I will
zealot.
bring
So what
my
is it?
voodoo mask and my war kazoo.
Okay. Yeah, I got my stuff. I got my cape, bag of minor gems, demon hide whip, and of course, my bag of luck.
Your bag of luck.
So
Yep.
no potions are coming on this mission.
Well, if it takes up an equipment slot, no, because I don't know what any of them do, and I can only carry 4 things.
Can someone give me a red potion?
Remember, if it's in your supply, you can always check it off and suddenly have it.
Oh.
Can somebody give me a red potion? The person that I
Okay.
gave a red potion to.
Okay, I got to look this up. Because how many times can we do that?
Twice.
Use something from our supply.
Yes.
No, how many times can we do that?
Twice.
Twice?
Twice. Okay, so 2.
I'm
So I
just
can have
repeating
2
what
items
Oni
from my
said.
supply.
If Phony's wrong, I'm just repeating the wrong thing.
Yeah. Oh, no. So, yeah. So if I got my supply, I can produce it if I need it. But I'm probably not because I don't know what it is. All right, let's go.
Okay.
Your choice to be mysterious suddenly backfire. I've made the strongest potion in the game, but nobody will use it now.
I'm never going to reveal what the potions do before they are used.
This potion will resurrect you if you die.
So this portal, we have to have the imps throw the ball back and forth, and then the portal
No.
exists.
That's not my portal.
Different
that's
portal.
a different portal.
I mean, you can go through that one if you want. I'll probably never see you again, but that's your choice.
That's for later. Let's go ahead and go through your portal. Your portal sounds way better.
Yeah, my portal just goes somewhere. You can see it.
Neat.
Although, actually, in hindsight, it doesn't go right to their entrance. Remember, because it's a ways off, because it can't be meddled with, which means it should be in a out of the way spot, but it's near there.
Oh, it could be meddled with. Someone finds the focus.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It has to be an out of the way spot, so it's just not meddled with. Considering it's also taking like days to do this ritual to get the nightmare creature to attack them.
I assume that what it does is it takes us to a giant fossil that partially juts out of the wall, because that would be both weird and necromantic.
Well, I'm not. My priests are necromancers. I'm not a necromancer. I am a conduit for my father. But the portal itself is held in place by one of my unholy symbols that's in a location near it. So that's what I said. It has to be in a spot where my unholy symbol is not going to get messed with. Otherwise, it'll take my portal down. That's why it's like not at their entrance, but it's somewhere around the area of Stronghold.
All right.
Still
So
infinitely faster than walking there.
So yeah, you guys teleport across the map, come through the portal, find the giant's cave entrance, and start heading down. It's dark. You guys are better adjusted to the dark than a lot of the races of the light, so it's not a big deal yet. You're making your way down.
Why are we going down?
Everyone-
It's a mountain.
Caves.
Yeah, but remember, it's described as a mountain that's like on the inside. It's all I was going to say Miras Tirith. What's the dwarf thing from Lord of the Rings?
They dug down too deep?
But no, I'm talking about you remember that long hallway with the columns and everything like that? It's like that, but size appropriate for the giants that live there.
No, absolutely, but the entanglement roll was a 2.
Right,
So
okay.
it's just
I'm just saying that, remember, the description of the mountain was that they live up the mountain. So that's why I was confused
And
when
we're
suddenly
going
we're going down, yeah.
I believe we now realize the danger.
Well, so we're up real high.
Also, you didn't mention the entanglement roll rolled a 2. I wasn't looking at the rolls, so
Right.
I was
so go ahead.
confused by the nature of it, that was all.
That's fair.
So we're going down and down.
Mhm. You're going down, you start to realize, these tunnels fit you pretty well, and you pause and you stop, and they fit you really well.
Maybe those are the insect tunnels.
And from echoing behind you, you start hearing,
Oh, it's the fire alarm! Get out!
and you start seeing mosquitoes about the size of Blunder's head coming down.
Yeah, well, that's not very big.
Well, you know what that means. Fight. I'm just going to fight.
I support your plan of fighting. You go. You can take it.
Yeah,
The
we'll
thing
cheer you on.
So thing I didn't realize, and thing I'll clarify now is, so the minion room lets you put a minion group in there and they get morale. I'm going to do that with my minions, and so my minions are coming with morale.
Wait, you have a minion room that improves their morale. What kind of room is this?
It's a really nice, messy room.
Well, it's a room in our dungeon. We all have access
Yeah,
to the minion.
No,
It's
but I mean,
the-
like, what's the nature of it that it improves their morale?
They get to live and sleep there instead of in the hallway.
Oh, okay. So
Right.
they're just really.
that
No,
we,
well,
their
anyway.
masters, gave
So
them
I'm
access
saying
to
that
their own
because
room.
I may spend morale, but I think I'm not going to on this. I'm going to roll 3. My minions will roll 2. We are working together as a team.
All right.
So I have rolled a success. They have rolled a partial success. I think nobody takes stress in this scenario.
Correct. So you and your minions start fighting this giant insect, smashing it down, see more coming down the tunnel.
Oh, great.
This isn't
is
going
this
great,
not-
everybody.
Is this tunnel necessary for forward progress?
No, this is the way you came from. They're coming.
You
Oh,
guys
I
need
will-
to proceed on ahead. I'll deal with them.
I don't have to be told twice. I'm out of here.
I'll move forward. I have a quick question just before we continue. I looked in the
Mhm.
book. With witchcraft, it says I can invoke tier 2 and 3 spells from a single path. Does that
Yeah.
mean that I can tier 1 from all of the paths, or only from my selected?
No, you can normally only draw tier 1 unless you have an ability to unlock the stronger tiers.
No. So that's what I mean. For tier 1, do I have to select only from blood reading, or is it open?
I believe it's only from blood reading.
Okay.
Has anyone read anything else? I think you only get one path for your invoke.
Yeah,
Perfect.
you're a shaman, right?
Yep.
Because I know the witchcraft section itself doesn't say, because it only tells you what witchcraft is.
Yeah, you can spend stress so you don't have to worry to get the invokes for tier 2 and 3 spells from your witch path.
Okay, so question answered. I have blood reading, but I don't have the other shaman paths. Okay.
That is very confusing, though. Because it doesn't say anything about tier 1. Anything.
Yeah, just because it doesn't mention tier 1 whatsoever. But moving forward, getting away from the big bugs.
It's worded badly where it says you have mastered a path and the period do sentence. You can spend stress to invoke tier 2 and 3. So what they mean is you've mastered a path. Congratulations, you can do blood reading. Period. Next sentence.
I don't
You
see
can
where it says you've
also-
mastered a path.
Right here, shaman, witchcraft. You have mastered a magic path. Choose one. It's right here on page 106.
Thank you. I'll take a look at that.
I don't see that
There we go.
either. I'm reading the whole
What?
paragraph, and the paragraph under it doesn't say that on mine.
You have mastered a magic path. Choose one blood reading. You don't see that boxed gray paragraph?
Witchcraft, you can spend stress to invoke tier 2 and tier 3. Doesn't say it there, and it doesn't say it in the paragraph above it either. Just you understand the dark power of nature and are drawn to the hidden world of spirits.
Dude, I'm gonna screenshot. But go on. Keep going.
I'm so confused. But yeah, we're going to go with you have a single path to access right now.
Perfect.
Your book is actually different than mine. Raph.
This is the book I downloaded today.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
I bought mine last week. I mean, 2 weeks ago, so I don't know.
There's a book here, and it's worded differently.
This is the one I got from Drive Through RPG.
I got
Well,
mine
I'm
from there,
guessing it's
too.
an update then.
Hold
I'm
on.
guessing it's an update.
This is
it's
what
still-
mine says.
Mine's also labeled Wicked Ones 1.2.
Oh, I don't
Ah.
go back and
So I have
check.
1.1 here.
All
So-
right.
That's
so yours
exactly
is
what's
just
happening.
Same.
Time to get the update
Raph,
later.
then.
All right. Apparently they clarified that.
I mean, at least
Because-
that makes sense why you're reading stuff that we're not reading.
All right.
Awesome.
Yeah.
we'll go
no,
with Raph.
they clarified. Oh wait, we forgot to mention you got level 1.
We got it on the update week.
Oh. All right. So yeah, the three of you run down this tunnel while Kick buys you time.
We escape. Off we are into the lofty mountains.
And it continues to scroll down and down, opening up into a large what almost looks like temple down here. It looks abandoned, but it's more your size than giant size.
Oh, we're inside. So the tunnel comes out into a temple, huh?
Looks like it.
Oh,
Into a dungeon.
Does anyone recognize any of this temple at all?
Anyone want to give me a skill?
Well, what is the skill of knowing ancient lore and crap?
Scan or invoke if it's magical.
I'm gonna roll invoke because it's not magical. I don't care.
Fair.
I could invoke, but I'm going to scan just to potentially start the process of getting a skill point in scan.
There's
Oh.
no point in me joining in.
Well, we can only do the free point in a skill once per session, right? We can't just flood it.
Mhm.
All right.
3
Well, anyway,
points.
I have
Okay.
mixed success, so
Yep. So you look around and
neat.
you guys are going through the few chambers here. And Peony, you're the first one to come across this large book that does not fit the size of this place. Like, it takes up a good chunk of most of this large floor. The wording isn't in dark tongue, but it doesn't seem to be light words either.
It's a forgotten tongue. All right. I want crud. Is this what, carved in stone?
It's a book. It's just huge.
Oh,
And Gar, what were you rolling for? Invoke or scan?
Oh, invoke.
Alright, so you come across the same book, you also don't know the language. And Wallander, you were searching around?
Yep, use scan.
Alright, so you get separated from them and you're in one of the other chambers and it's got this large like bowl shape carved into the ground. And it's got little tubes that come down from the ceiling and Lord knows what they do.
neat. We'll have to come back and do a blood sacrifice here later.
We will.
All right. Well, I guess I'm taking this book.
Alright. So you fold it up and start dragging it behind you?
I'm a wizard.
Okay, what are you doing?
You levitate the book. I have access to tier 1 force magic, and this book is dead.
Fair. Give me an invoke.
Mixed success. If something, I assume that means something weird happens. Plus, this is
I'm just-
what? I'll take up a slot for it too, if that matters.
It's not going to take up a slot. It is going to cause you some, not stress, shock to your invoke talent. So a lot of your magic is focused on this book. It's a bit of a strain.
Okay.
What act recovers shock again?
Whenever you take one of the actions under that shock, you take -1 to the die, and it recovers that shock.
Oh, okay. Well, that one
Oh,
didn't count
oh,
then because I had -1 die, but I apparently recovered the shock then. Okay.
Wait, so if my next roll just takes -1 and then the shock goes away?
Yep, unless you get bloodied or further injured in some way. But if you take
If you
another
get
shot,
double,
it goes
if you
to
get
blood.
double shocked, that happens.
Yes.
All right.
If you get double shocked, you go bloody.
Yeah.
If you're already bloody and you get bloodied again, you get put at death's door.
Okay. Well, I hope the gobble didn't get all of his blood sucked out by giant mosquitoes, I'm saying.
Oh man, tier 3 contraption is laser eyes.
Yeah.
Sorry, no, I was looking for the book's definition of shock, and it's laser eyes. You fire laser out of your eyes, but your brains have shock while it recharges. Like, wait, what the?
Yeah, I read up on that. Shock is basically a minor debuff, and if you get double shocked, it gets worse.
Yeah,
But anyway. So
Yeah,
so
so
we'll decide. We can go home now. I got loot.
Well, no, we need the heart to sell to increase our hoard.
Yes.
I'm gonna go shout down the corridor behind us. Kix, are you dead yet?
So Kix, you're fighting. You got a 6 on this, so your guys do defeat it. It just took you some time.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys are probably waist deep in like mosquito bodies. But you're okay.
I am victorious. None can defeat Kix.
That's weird. Do you think there's some standing water in there or something?
I will drink the blood of my enemies.
I mean, I
Save
guess
some
so.
for
That's
me.
where. I mean, that's where mosquitoes.
We need some of these in the dungeon. These are awesome.
But there's there's so many of them. But yeah, if they're giant mosquitoes, they gotta feed off the giants, right?
All
How
right,
do
let
they
me, check,
get to the giants?
let me check you for mosquito bites. Turn around. You're fine.
Okay.
All right, let's go out of this forgotten temple that apparently they committed horrible atrocities here. Let's see. So there's a tub here for draining blood out of people, and there's a bunch of mosquitoes. So there's probably some horrible mosquito god underneath here that if we feed it enough blood, will probably rise up and destroy a bunch of stuff. So make it.
What happens
Well, we
if
got
we
a
put
bunch
the
of them right
blood
here. We could just take the blood
in
sacks.
the basin?
Well,
What's that?
eyes on the prize. We need to go get some giants. We can come back here later.
Yeah, this time go up, not down.
Okay.
I mean, I see they've got this mark here, dig deeper. But, again, the description was that they threw rocks at people flying by.
Yep.
Really hard to do that from underground.
So, with a lot of you make your way back out of this.
Like a giant quarry? That'd be neat.
Is it possible to spot the best way to get to an entrance?
Yeah, if you want to navigate, that sounds like a clever thing to do, or perceptive.
Absolutely. This is at no dots.
All right.
But now, this would be my third roll. And I would get 1 if I'm correct.
All right, so is that your roll that's popped up there?
Yes, the 4 and 2.
All right, so you guys... Thunder thinks he knows the way out.
The way out.
He's making
Maybe the way in? Or are we so lost that we need somebody to figure our way out?
Well, I mean, I'm following Plunder.
You mean
He's
Delunder?
going up, and...
Sure, I follow. This is my day.
I thought this was a straight path, so now I'm confused how we're so confused that we end up.
I'm not
That's-
feeling that great. I'll definitely get lost on a straight path.
I mean, my understanding is we went down a straight path that went down, and then we encountered a giant book, and now we need somebody to lead us back out, because the straight path is...
Oh no, this is once we're outside of that room. Like, I'm thinking more to an entrance of this mountain.
Right, I
Yeah.
thought you were leading us back out the way we came, so we could find another way
No.
in.
No.
So
Here.
he knows a shortcut.
Shortcut.
And outside we find...
We're
Yeah.
not going outside.
Oh.
Apparently, you thought the same thing I thought.
So, down the path we find...
Yeah, he figures, you must be supposed to be going up, and he finds this trail heading up. And eventually it opens up to a big cavern. It looks like you're on some kind of shelf. This is a giant kitchen. Looking around, you can see a little statue that's maybe twice the size of you guys, but it's sitting on a countertop here, and it looks like a giant stepping out of another giant who's got water flowing out of its mouth.
Oh, I thought you were
I
saying
was
salt
hoping with
shaker.
a giant nutcracker. Because if we had a giant nutcracker, we could sell it to the squirrels.
And you can hear the thunderous footsteps down the hall coming this way.
Oh, I'll hide.
Yeah, I'm
Definitely
gonna hide
hiding.
back down the passageway and not even try it. Well, no, I'll go ahead and risk getting found out. I'll just fight if I lose. It's fine. My minions can hide better than me, though. Yeah,
All right, so it
hiding.
sounds like some people are hiding. Is this a group hide, or is this a...
I
Everyone
think
for
this would be a
themselves.
group hide.
This is a group hide because I think I might be... Am I the only one who has Skulk?
Yes.
I have skulk.
Uh,
I have skulk 1.
My minions have Skulk. I do
Oh.
not have Skulk.